Hello everyone and welcome back to BallySpring. So it's the next day on here. It's still raining, but this lot that are doing this construction for this dairy barn aren't hanging about. They turned up here this morning with all their bits and pieces. They've got a Manitou loader for all the pallets of whatever that turns up and stuff. There's countless lorries up this driveway because they're going to have to knock all that other stuff down. They'll probably use some of the rubble from it. There's two diggers out here that have been dropped off. There's about 4 or 5 lorries up here. And the top of the road's all blocked as well. So the rain's not stopping them. I think there's 2 lorries up here that have got new building parts on this new shed. So they're waiting. So we'll let them get on with that. So what I'm planning to do today is we need to really start getting some of the arable ground ready. So I'm going to go power harrowing. But we need to go up to one of our fields that is basically right over there, the other side of the farm. But this lot have blocked us in, so we're going to go the longest way around possible. So we're going to have to go on a bit of a road trip. And we'll be going in a totally new tractor. I've decided to buy a brand new one. So I did decide a few days ago that I was going to buy a brand new tractor, and that turned up late yesterday, and we've bought this one I've been looking at for a little while, a Fence 724. We did test drive it a little while ago, and it has got a lot of power and it sounds very nice, and it's got cab suspension. So we'll be putting the power harrow on this and going on a road trip. It's built for road work as well. This is the Fendt SCR. If anyone wants to have a look at buying one of these. It was one of the first ones that came out. The Fendt, something is a Fendt 700 series SCR. So we'll get this power harrow connected up. So we'll get some lights on. We have moved all the cows to a different part of the farm, so there's nothing going on there at the moment. There's animals in there, so they're free to do what they've got to do with that building. We'll have to sneak out over here with this gate, and basically I think we'll just follow this road and just keep turning left. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. People everywhere on the road here. So I turn up here. turn left there. Oh, that's that old room from when we first turned up. And we turned round in the truck and the caravan. Doesn't seem to be many people out and about today. Not seen any cars around yet. Oh, here comes one now. That's where we should have come out of. That's the farm there now. So our first furthest away field is this one here. So we'll just stop here for a minute and go and open the gate. So this is where we are. We've got this field out here. Seems to be okay. Got a bit of the side of a hill there. A bit of a wet patch down there. So it's still quite dry underneath. So it's not too wet, it's just a surface, so hopefully it won't stick to the roller too much. Don't give too many problems. So it's going down alright. Obviously if it was too wet and this was getting really clagged up, we'd have to stop and wait till it was drier, but not too bad. So it's supposed to be raining until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's supposed to dry up. And there's not supposed to be any more rain for a little while, which would be good. That'll help us out. So that next run will be right in the wet patch. Don't mess our new power harrow up too much. I am going to go through it. Alright, so it's coming up right in front now. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So we'll get cracking and get this field done, and we'll come back when we've finished for the journey home. Right, so we finished out here. Just been having a word with some guy walking his dog. He's given us a phone number of someone. He said he thinks there's some maize silage available, but he didn't know whether it was loose or whether it was to cut out of the field. So I said we could do with some feed. And obviously it's that sort of time of year, it's maize, so I'll give them a ring later. So we'll jump back in here. So it's eventually stopped raining anyway. I think we'll leave this gate open, so it won't be too long before we're coming back drilling. Don't think anyone's going to move in. So we'll go the complete other way this time, right through the town. I'm not sure if that driveway's clear or not, so we'll go back where we came. Shut this gate. Looks like there's a building missing. So we'll just have a look, see how they're getting on. Started moving bits and pieces out of the way. So we've got no milking parlour at the moment. That's gone. So hopefully before next time we're on they would have completed all this and done all the work they need to do. So I think I'll leave the power harrow on here because we're going to need it to do the other fields. I think we've got 2 other fields. So we'll get this put away and hopefully you'll join us next time to see what ends up here. So thanks very much for watching this episode and we'll catch you again shortly. Cheers.